Well, my country people, there is a saying, to err is human and to forgive is divine. This is not the first time our very own president has been asking for forgiveness. Some time ago, his wife, Aisha Buhari, had begged Nigerians on behalf of her husband, begged for forgiveness, asking Nigerians to please forgive her and her husband for bringing intense hardship on the people of this country. Meanwhile, the APC chieftain told pressmen in Minna, the Niger state capital, that apart from the president's negative policies that have sent millions of Nigerians to the unemployment market, early graves, and permanent poverty, the 8 years of Buhari's administration were the worst in the country's history. According to him, it is easy for President Muhammad Buhari to ask for forgiveness because he doesn't understand the plight his administration has caused many Nigerians. The president, during the Salah celebration, when he was receiving guests who paid him Salah homage at the villa on Friday, had asked Nigerians for forgiveness over his administration's hurtful policies in the last 8 years. He said, please, Nigerian people, please forgive me. I am really, really sorry for all I have done against you people, for the policies that I have, imposed on you guys, that have hurt you guys. Please forgive me. Well, according to Vasti, he asserted that for the president to publicly come out and ask for forgiveness, it means that the blood of innocent Nigerians, including the women and the children killed and spilled across the country by killer headsmen, were haunting him. He advanced that said that there is no way the millions of Nigerians traumatized. He advanced by saying that, I beg your pardon, there is no way the millions of traumatized Nigerians could ever forgive Buhari. He stated that look at the policies, look at what Buhari had imposed on the citizens of Nigeria. So who is going to forgive you? Is it the women whose husbands have been killed by armed bandits, or the men that their wives were raped and in some cases killed by bandits, or children that have been turned to orphans, that their parents have been killed because Buhari's government, Buhari's administration have failed to discharge its primary duties of protecting innocent Nigerians? So who are you asking for forgiveness? Or is it the parents of the female students and the married women that have been abducted by bandits, raped, and impregnated, and given birth and sent back to their parents because of this government? So is it those people you are asking for forgiveness? No, you have to tell us. When you, being the president of this country, you stay in your villa, you enjoy the protection of security as the Nigerian president, you give your daughters out in marriage, both in Abuja, both in Kano, you throw a big party, but then the daughters of the poor and the innocent Nigerians were being raped by bandits in the jungle. Some of them even came back with unwanted pregnancies and babies. Some of them did not have the luxury of giving out their daughters' hands in marriage. And then you are coming up to say Nigerians should forgive you. After Nigerians have suffered dearly, after people have died, some have even died in the process. Okay, the Chibok girls, how far? What will you tell their parents? So when you are asking for forgiveness, you have to look at the atrocities, the crimes you have committed against Nigerian people. And when you were a military officer, you fought the civil war to keep Nigeria one, abi? And then when you became a civilian president, you divided Nigeria along ethnic lines. You were only concerned about your brothers, about your nephews in Niger Republic. So you can't even carry rail line. You had to link a rail line to Niger Republic, and yet you come to Nigerians, you come to the people of this country and say they should forgive you. Do you think it's easy for them to forgive you? Nigerians cannot forgive you no matter what. They can never forgive you because they are in pain. They are in pain, and your administration has been the worst so far. in the history of this country. The people have suffered from your administration, and yet at the end of your tenure, about 38 or 36 days to go, you are crying and begging, saying that the Nigerians should forgive you. Why are they going to forgive you? Till date, they are still suffering. They are still suffering, and you beg them to forgive you after 8 years of hardship, after 8 years of torture. This is a joke. In fact, this is the joke of the century, my country people. This is really serious. President Muhammad Buhari had tendered, apology to Nigerians that, yes, we should forgive him after everything we have been through in this country. You see how we have endured fuel scarcity. The price of fuel now is on a high side. Today, we can no longer afford to buy fuel. We know how much we were buying fuel per liter in 2015 before Buhari came into power. And now that he's leaving, how much are we buying fuel? We are buying fuel about 35 naira per liter. And then you come and ask the people to forgive you. Hunger, poverty, ravaging everyone in this country. Yet, people are being killed on a daily basis under your watch. And yet, you did nothing about it. You fold your arms, your hands, I beg your pardon. And you feel unbothered because you are the president. Yes, your children are abroad, schooling. But then, the people in this country, they cannot go to school because of the ASU strike. They couldn't go to school. They had to sit at home for one academic section. No school because of ASU strike. But then, the children of the ministers, your children who are still in school are out of the country schooling. But then, you come out and say, Nigerians should forgive you. No, it will be hard. And for you to come out now and say that Nigerians should forgive you, it simply means that, yes, the blood of the innocent Nigerians are really crying on your head. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? This is coming from the APC chieftain who have slammed President Muhammad Buhari for asking for forgiveness from Nigerians. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.